Alright, happy Metroid Pride, everybody. I ended up opting not to go back and find E-Tanks off stream because this is a really awkward place where I wish I'd been able to stream just a little bit longer because there's a boss fight right there, very obviously. So instead, what I have is a list of E-Tanks open up. So if I pass by them while looking for the artifacts, then I can just grab them, and hopefully I'll be fine. I do remember, like, for example, in Fendrana Drifts, there's ice that I only just now got the ability to melt using the plasma beam. Metroid Pride Raw? I agree. Also, hello Marvin, AXM98, and Juniberg. How's it going? Yeah, I also have a list of artifact locations open in case it ends up just becoming a problem. I don't want to have to use them all because I want to do it myself, obviously, but for the sake of stream pacing, I don't want to end up spending 2 hours looking for one artifact. Speaking of which, yeah. I guess I'll get to that after I take care of this fight. Assuming I can take care of it. Maybe it's a nightmare. I don't know. And not the nightmare from Metroid Fusion, although that is a nightmare. That fight is really hard. You're mad, but you don't want to talk about it? It's your prerogative, I suppose. If you'd like, we can talk about it privately some other time. Alright, should I set these Metroids free and destroy them? Or will they break themselves free? There we go. Nope, damn it. There we go. Did it dodge my ice beam? Oh no, that's just its attack animation. Okay. Thought that was a bit smart for a Metroid. Alright. Yeah, scanned all these already. You know all about the special Super Phazon Pirate. Rightful day to be mad. I mean, yeah. This is like a... It's honestly... Today's been such a, like, fundamentally bad thing that I haven't really processed it personally. Like, it hasn't really sunk in for me. But yeah, it's really bad. So, I hope you guys enjoy this nice non sequitur stream where we just talk about nice wholesome things like Metroids taking over a planet and sucking the life force out of it, while these pirates do inhuman experiments to try and create more shock troops and stuff. Phazon processing efficiency at maximum. Production at 187% and rising. Health alert. Phazon radiation warning is still in effect. Do not enter Phazon processing area without level 8 radiation gear. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal. I mean, is it fatal if your name is Samus? I bet it's not. I bet instead you will become a Metroid Prime corruption. A Metroid Prime 3 corruption, if you will. Nightmare is a boss that teaches you that your charge beam is your best friend in Metroid Fusion. I added some words there, but I think that gets the point across. Yeah, I mean, I've said like multiple streams now. I think that the charge beam in Fusion is so cool because of that claw attack it has. I love that. Is this white stuff Phazon radiation? Luckily, my health isn't going down, so far so good. Huh. What's this material made of? I got so many now, I have to scan every single one to find out. Exposure to frigidite. Okay, well, in this case, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say frigidite is weak to heat. That's my wild guess. Security gate bypass unit encased in frigidite shell. Exposure to extreme heat could clear unit and restore function. So that randomly reminds me, especially because I've been going through some old books and stuff. Tons and tons of like my old collections of like old stuff like Lemony Snicket. What else have I got? Well, anyways, not to get distracted, it's a lot of Star Wars books. And just randomly reminded me that Star Wars has a lot of like weird, dumb, fake materials like transparasteel and plastisteel and stuff like that. And I just remember because of that, for a very long time, I thought that permafrost was a Star Wars thing. Because, like, if you think about it in that context, doesn't it make sense? If plastisteel can be real, then why not permafrost? Ah, new creature. Omega Pirate. Most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Omega Pirate can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself... Oh, invulnerable, I bet it said. I can't go back and check. Justifies clones wearing plastic. Yeah, and also Darth Vader's outfit looking like plastic. And yeah, the like instead of glass in Star Wars, that's all transparent steel. So if you think about it, anything that breaks glass in Star Wars is very impressive because it's breaking steel and shattering it like glass. By exposing itself to Phazon, it can regenerate damaged tissue and organs. Considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program, this enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. Hey, a cutscene, wow. It really is a big deal. It's covered in shiny PS2 GameCube era shiny texture. Well, that's really freaky how some of its joints are literally just Phazon. That's wild. Okay. Super missiles, I'm guessing? Maybe? Man, it's so big it's actually hard to get away from it in time. Okay, I guess I'll try... Oh man, that Phazon drains you really fast. Oh my god, wait. I hope that Phazon doesn't just instantly kill you like that one time last time. Yeah, its health bar sure isn't going down. Oh, do I have to, like... When it says it's not visible, does that mean I have to, like, use the X-ray vision to get its weak spots? Whoops, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing again. Having 6 different things to aim for. Alright, nothing there. Maybe I should scan it again. Uh-oh. God, it's really hard to get away from it because it's just so big and then these Phazon things. Okay. Can become invisible. It is vulnerable when cloaked. Okay, so I have to wait for it to cloak before I can hit it? Well, that's cool. Actually, you can see that it's animated to arc inwards, your own blasts. Huh. Wait, am I just supposed to run? No. Do I knock those back at it? Like, It really can't require anything precise because this game doesn't have aiming. So maybe I'm just missing. I should try the missiles a bit more. Oh god. It's really... This is like just slightly above too much for me to keep track of. Oh, okay, I can break the Phazon bits. There we go. Somewhat. God. This legitimately doesn't feel like it's like made with this camera angle in mind. Yeah, I can even target the legs. I can see that now. Okay, it only seems to take 2 missiles to break each part, so that's not bad. Oh, the energy thing doesn't absorb my missiles? Okay, cool. That's nice. Oh god. Yeah, no, that's like super freaky though, how like it's got just these bulbous phazon bits replacing part of its body. I wish there was like a bit clearer of a warning. Like there's that bar right there I should be keeping an eye on for when I get close to the phazon. But I want something just a little bit, like I wish it was red. Literally that's it, because everything on this screen is blue, so it doesn't stick out to me as something to like keep an eye on. Okay. Oh, wow, that is freaky. That's so cool. Oh, hey, nice. Some free heals. Granted, they're gonna burn through more of my health, I think, than I can possibly get from them. But they'll give you missiles, I bet. And you need those. Yeah, having like a phazon like internal structure, that's super cool. I guess it's basically it's just its nervous system is phazon now. Every 6th gen boss got the circular ground wave attack. Yeah, that's a favorite of that era. They love it. See, I think honestly, in a situation where I didn't have to aim, which I guess I don't, because the missiles do home in quite a bit, but when you're just locking on, it's easy to keep track of where the phazon puddles are. Okay, so if the missiles directly hit the energy absorbing palm thing, then it negates them, but I can still, it doesn't suck them in like my beams. Although I guess that means that if the hand isn't up like that, then I can probably just use like a plasma shot or something. Oh, why are my missiles veering way too far to the right, despite the fact that I'm trying to aim as left as possible. Super missile would probably be a really good idea to use here, but I'm so worried about running out. I'm already at less than half. The hand is like, the hitbox of the hand really is like, it's just so casual in how it can just ruin everything. And I've done so little damage too at this point. Maybe I should try and like, get some shots, I was gonna say, but the hand's up so often. Oh, and the charge shot, God, they really should have made it so that when you lock on, your cursor aligns to be in like whatever you're targeting. Oh god. These guys are legitimately like too like healthy and too much of an annoyance. And it keeps getting in the way of my ability to actually do some damage to the Omega Pirate. Like this is probably gonna have to be like a test fight and I try again later. And the next time I do better. Cause yeah, no. I wasted it all taking out 2 mooks. Ugh. Yeah, and honestly, this legitimately doesn't feel like it's designed around me having this much precision. So I keep missing my charge shots just slightly because they're not going straight at where the targeting is going. Ugh. Yeah, this is just annoying, honestly. Can't lie. I wish I could destroy the hand. I really want to get rid of that hand. It really throws me how, like, whenever it takes a step, the hand goes down for a second and just comes back up. When it, like, starts turning, it really throws me. To think it's safe to shoot, but then no. That's not even really doing anything, is it? I don't even see it flashing red. God, this is just... Oh, man. What a frustrating fight they've designed. Maybe there's some trick to it. That tends to be how it goes, but this feels like that regular enemy, but without the big glaring weakness it had before. These phase-on things are not helping. I can at least land hits when I don't use the charge beam, but it's so much weaker. It's like, it's gonna take forever to take out one piece of armor. I wonder, the plasma beam's probably at least stronger, right? Okay, I've gotten a good, like, I can, like, kite it into using the shockwave and then just jump, and that's pretty safe. Melee attack, I can't even really see it happening, so that's a problem. Oh, I don't even know what hit me there. Okay, well. Luckily, this isn't one of those... Well, that isn't like that one time where it's like, okay, go through the entire phase-on mines and then fight this fight. They put a save point right in front of it, because they're not that stupid. This isn't even really like an issue of needing more E-tanks. Like, I wasn't taking that much damage. I lasted quite a while. I just can't get the damage in. It's a problem. Okay, so yeah, at the very least, I'm hoping the plasma beam has higher DPS. And then, I don't know, I guess I just have to ignore the mooks and try and damage as much as possible while just taking bullets to the back. That's my plan. So good first step. I actually know how to hurt it this time. Last time, I wasn't even sure what was happening. Oh god. The way that, like, melee attacks in this game just basically clip into Samus feels, like, unfinished, I gotta say. Like, with regular space pirates and, like, certain fights. Boss fights. Alright, and okay, that is better damage, I think. I can pretty safely say that. It's really hard to even judge the range of this thing. Like, I don't know. This just is a scaled up regular enemy. And again, it just doesn't feel like this camera is suited to an enemy this big. Unless it's like stationary, basically. Like the Flagra and stuff like that. I'm still really scared that if I'm in the phase on for like 2 seconds too long, I'm just gonna instantly die. Like, I'm still baffled what happened with that morph ball situation. Well, hey. Does its damage animation count as a hitbox? Hold the phone. See, all of this would be like fine as just the boss fight, but this is just the trick to get to the point where you can damage it. So like, I need to do some heavy DPS once this happens. Maybe the super missiles will work for that. Alright, one more. I'm trying to bait it into using the shockwave, but not the melee attack. The melee attack is a problem. I'm only getting like 1 hit in per shockwave at this point, though. Again, in a world where the lock-on just makes you shoot the target, I would probably at least be getting 2 or 3 more hits, but I have to realign when I lock on. Okay. Wait, that it was invisible. Or not invisible, two-dimensional. There's the word. Where'd it go? This is my time to hit it, right? There we go. There's some damage. Oh, thank Christ. Damn it. Oh, I could have gotten a second hit in there, couldn't I have? Shoot. Of course, the mooks stay if I don't actually... Oh, no. Oh! That's a problem. This thing absorbs the shots. So, do I have to use missiles on them or something? Like... Oh. That's a problem. Oh god, I'm clipping in. Damn it! What a weird jank fight. Yeah, the charge shots just aren't accurate enough for this to work. I don't even think this is tough. I think it's just kind of bad. Like, I haven't... None of the other fights in the game have really been like this, just like, oh, this doesn't feel properly designed. And I do 100% feel like this is a boss fight that has been made worse by this new control scheme. Because it feels like it's built around being able to lock on and quickly shoot it, as opposed to having to lock on and then reset your aim. Okay, wait. When it starts charging up its attack, if I'm quick, I can break the armor and maybe get like a... Because it seems to cancel... Damn, it's so precise though. Like, that didn't count as hitting the shoulder. Like, charge shots are so good, but they're so imprecise, or so overly precise, or something. Oh god, jeez. I hope in future Metroid games, enemies just don't have melee attacks ever again. Or at least in 3D ones. I hope that Samus gets like the anti-melee beam that makes it so that when enemies try and melee attack her, their spines break. The hand just comes up so fast. Like, it really just, like... That's what makes me feel like it's the control scheme that's a problem, because it's in theory enough time for about 3 shots, but I have to actually manually aim because the lock-on doesn't do it for me. And, like, when I'm jumping, I have to recenter myself if I want to aim without locking on. Ah, jeez. Seriously, clipping inside it is such a problem. Okay, come on. It wasn't even doing the hand thing and the attack was still going inside of its hand. So if you can get in a loop of this, where it just keeps on using the... Damn it, I'm against the wall. Oh, man. Okay. Second shot. Yeah, no, like for a second, the nervous system turns two-dimensional. Oh, jeez, you're freaking out. All right, where? Why does it take so long for it to appear? Okay, only one more hit, really. Yes! Oh, man, so you can get those extra hits in and just demolish this after you take care of the armor, so that's good. They thought through at least that much. Wait, did it fall on Samus? Oh! Oh, this looks sick! Oh, I've seen the dark suit, but what's this? Phazon suit. So, I think this might be the funniest way that Samus has ever gotten a power. Like, just literally, just something falls on top of her. It's like, well, I guess I have this now. I guess I'm goth. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. Additional data downloaded into inventory screen. Press 2 to access. Yeah. Samus Gallery unlocked for purchase. Nice. That's it just fell on, like, it just flopped on her. It's like, well, I guess I have more power. Now, God, this is such a good color scheme. Like, why, like, black and red is like the ultimate color scheme. Why does everyone use the dark suit from Prime 2 when this exists? Her suit speakers are now stuck playing All Hail Shadow. I mean, perhaps. Alright, so I guess that just leaves a beam upgrade, doesn't it? Oh no! There it is, Phazon beam. The viral corruption of the power suit has altered the arm cannon as well. It is capable of firing a powerful Phazon beam. Samus's note: the Phazon beam appears to trigger the presence of in presence of high concentrations of Phazon. Okay, so that's how they do it. There's no more slots, but if I stand in Phazon, oh, okay. Well, there goes my theory. All right, where am I headed? Why is this saying I've been both ways? Fun fact, if you look at her suit during save rooms, you can see a slight invisible aura around the entirety of her suit. Cool. Alright, well, I mean, I guess I'm going this way, but like... Oh, I'm so glad I beat that second try, though, because that was a rough boss. I'm glad that they were like, okay, we're gonna make this fight like really weird and annoying and jank, but you can just crush its health bar once it's exposed. Wow, really? You can't scan this? Like, this seems really important. Interesting that Samus's suit turns black instead of like Phazon cyan. Not even like black with cyan highlights. Just black and red because that's the coolest color scheme known to mankind. Is there nothing up here? Oh, hey! Just a free e-tank. Oh, I remember this. I remember how I went the whole other way around. And they trolled me. So I guess when they say high levels of Phazon, they literally mean like probably the final boss and maybe like a puzzle room or something. If I had to guess. Oh, okay. Huh, is that a gray Metroid? Whoa, there it goes. Oh yeah, so someone who actually knows this stuff, because I know in Metroid Fusion, when you get new suits, you also get like a passive damage buff, like not damage, like defense buff. That's what it is. So like you take less and less damage, and I think that's the case here. It kind of seems like it, but I can't really tell because the damage kind of seems all over the place in this game. But yeah, do the suits give you defense boosts? I know, so that... I'm kind of curious if that gray Metro was just dying from Phazon, or, like, what? Like, it might have been something I could scan. God, this Morph Ball even looks so good. Like, this is... It's kind of orangey, too, so it is literally, like, it's the Shadow the Hedgehog color scheme. It's black, red, and orange. The guy just always falls down, and then... Yeah. Phazon suit reduce... Oh, is it just specifically the Phazon suit reduces damage? Well, anyways, now that that's done, I say that, but I need to get to a save point so I don't have to redo that, because I guess I could have backtracked and just gone to the save point I came from, but whatever. Oops. I'm gonna play this entire trilogy, and only by Prime 3 am I gonna internalize which buttons to press when. Alright, so yeah, in terms of where to go, I mean, actually, I guess I don't even know where the thing is to use those keys. But anyway, what I was going to say at the start, but I decided to save until now, is that I looked into my menu and I saw that even like half of the keystones you can scan in the temple area at the start, I haven't actually scanned yet. And I think that's because they don't want to spoil the locations that you haven't been to yet. Kind of not sure where I'm going, actually. Hey, a gray area. It's up there. I can now absolutely get anywhere. There's nothing left on my entire upgrades list, besides, I guess, those specialized fiery modes for the other beams. Okay, well, I know this leads to a save point, but this isn't really the direction I want to go, I don't think. Oh. Although, I do have the plasma beam now, so I could go back to that Chozo area that had the 3 different colored things to shoot. Maybe get... I assume it has like another E-tank maybe, hopefully. I wish the Phazon can gave a passive boost to the damage of my beams, because I do feel just in general like this game, enemies take just like, I'd say like 25% longer to beat than I think they should for just generic enemies. These guys are armored, so I guess it's kind of fair, but even a generic pirate I feel takes a long time. I'm in the end game. Nice. Yeah, so I think that it's perfectly reasonable to beat the... Wait. No, okay. Perfectly reasonable to be able to beat this in today's stream. And hopefully grab some E-tanks along the way so that it doesn't end up being like I hit a wall at the final boss or something, because that would suck. Alright, so I just posted a render of the Phazon suit. And I noticed that in the render, Samus has a cyan infused arm cannon, and that just really completes the look. That looks really good. So it's kind of a shame it's just a generic cut cannon right here. It kind of clashes with the rest of the suit. Man, if there's ever been a reason for Metroid to have a third-person 3D action game, it's so you can still see these suits. They make them all look so good, and you can't see them. So I don't know if this is like the result of the game being 3D, but like I really have not like internalized the overall space. Like I remember this area specifically, but I cannot remember like what it connects to or like where if from here I wanted to go to somewhere else, where I would even look. Whereas I absolutely did reach that point in Fusion. And I feel like it being 2D definitely would make that easier. Wait, I just loop... Yeah, I'm looping back around, aren't I? I can just jump into that Phazon now, though, so that's fun. Oh yeah, it turns gray when I'm in the Phazon. Wait, okay, no, that one specifically... Oh, okay. And then it died. But these ones aren't turning gray. So I don't know what's happening. Alright, so basically it's just the Phazon mines in terms of places that have Phazon radiation, so I don't think the suit itself is going to open up that much to me. But I do basically have to explore the rest of the planet again. But that means first I have to get back to that temple. So, if I were that, where would I go? Okay, that elevator seems like a good, promising first pick, 'cause there's a gray area there. I think that'll be the last gray area in this entire map? Yes. The game doesn't give you a save room before the final boss. Well, that's pretty awful. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get the artifacts so I have time to make my way back there if need be. Turrets do continue to just be the worst in this game. Okay, so where's the elevator from here? I really just have to keep cross-referencing the map. I cannot internalize my, even like my, like, orientation on the map. I can't really keep full track of. But it seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, just go into the room and then go forward and to the right. Various suit is 10% damage reduction and Phazon is 50%. Wow. That's a that's a really big difference. Oh god, jeez, there's too many of them. They're swarming like Metroids. I guess at this point I could still just start keeping an eye out for E-tanks in general, but I really do want to wait until I'm actually hunting the artifacts to bother looking at that stuff. Right now I'm just fighting for my life. Okay, yeah, just down and to the right. Wait, what? No, where? How did I get turned around that bad? The final boss is not too hard at all from what I can recall, but the prospect of it happening is pretty scary. Yeah, I mean, the big problem, if anything, with a game like this is that I'll just not know what the game wants from me right away, and I'll waste like 4 or 5 E-tanks just kind of experimenting. Hey, why aren't they getting sucked up? Also, wait, why are they spinning that fast? Like, oh, okay. It was like an optical illusion or something. It seemed like they were going impossibly fast. They do seem faster. So that's, hopefully those deathly metal bars aren't. That was still the hardest boss fight in the game. Okay, so I can go straight to the right to that gray area. Going by its shape, I'm gonna guess it's not like an E-tank or a missile tank or something. I'm gonna guess that that's like one of the optional firing modes or something. Oh god, there's another one. Wait, is this the way I came? No. Right? Okay, no, this one has those metal bars. Although, I guess they only do half as much damage now, so they won't kill me. What is with that damage? That feels like a glitch. It feels like it's just doing 1 damage per frame. Like, that's insane. I am down to half health. What is the, like, what could possibly be the justification for damage numbers like that? It's such a small thing, but I really do love these doors that where you go up and down, like they're doors on the floor. I just think they're neat. Less neat is, as I've said a billion times at this point, the space part literally just clipping into your face. Wow, that's a lot of dots on the screen. Holy crap. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, this is where the gray area is. Hold on, I should figure out how to connect them then. Oh, it's through that red door that's been mocking me this entire game. Oh, you can freeze them. Nice. Basically, in design practice, these are just 3 types of enemies that are vulnerable to a specific status ailment that you can use for free. Like, you can stun them, burn them, or freeze them. Alright. Oh, there we go. That's simple enough. I didn't even notice it after all these times passing by. Hey, wait a second. What? What? Huh? What? What? Why not? There's destroyable rubble nearby with power bombs. Huh. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for some Bindesium. Why have those gaps in the thing to make me think I can just shoot through it? Like, was there not enough budget from Nintendo to make a full barrier to make it clear I can't shoot through it? So, in the comments, someone's saying scan module made me think, you know what would be a really nice upgrade for a game like this is like a scan pulse. So I can like find stuff on the map without having to search it like this. Like pixel hunt, basically. Are you Bendesium? You're not Bendesium. What's up with you? Never even, like, considered this could be a thing. Oh. There we go. Huh, it's like a whole-on computer, too. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, hello, Wilder Bastion, how's it going? Wait, oops. Been lurking since the successful Omega Pirate. I mean, that's basically been the start of the stream. That was the first thing I did. So, you've been here basically since the start, so thank you. Lurkers are always appreciated. Flamethrower, just flat out of the flamethrower. Okay. This powerful attack uses missiles while active. Using the plasma beam, hold B to charge and then press down to fire. Hold B for continuous fire. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Alright, I have full missiles so I can test this, but man, save points not restoring your missiles is super weird and annoying. Okay, let's have a quick look. Neat. I'm sure that has some practical purpose. I don't know what it is, though. This is the right way, right? Okay, there's a save point that way, and an elevator to Talon Overworld. Perfect. We need to get back to that temple. This place is just full of regular pirates, I believe. And their DPS is halved now. I have the coolest suit in the franchise. Like, I'm legitimately like thinking over it, and I can't think of another suit that I would say looks better than this one. I am baffled that no one talks about it. Or like, maybe I've just blocked it out all this time or something. I don't know. But like, God, that really does... The cannon just does not look right, though. I wish they'd like make it darker or something at least. It clashes so hard. I swear the enemy just gets like slightly closer every time the enemies like the enemy formations change. Right, nope. I always think, oh, just go into that. It's like a morph ball tunnel, but no. There's just an upward path slightly to the left. So I imagine one of the... Where's this go? Chozo Ruins. Is this not connected to the rest of the Talon overworld? Or did I just take a wrong turn? I guess I had to pass through the frigate if I want to actually get to Talon from here. So, I don't know. The temple is in the Chozo ruins, right? Maybe? Hmm. So yeah, by the way, in terms of pacing, I don't know if anyone is even bad enough at Metroid to know this, but once the artifact hunt starts, does the game still do the thing where it'll be like, we've scanned and we've found a half pipe with an artifact on it? Anybody with any cool skateboard moves would definitely love to come here and find the artifact of boarding. The gnarly artifact. Yeah, I know about the collectathon at the end of Prime 3, so I did just kind of assume that was the case. Well, I mean, I kind of wasn't actually sure if it was going to be the case for this one until I did just randomly stumble onto 2 artifacts early on. But yeah, now that I'm familiar with this one, it doesn't surprise me at all that that's like a Prime staple of having a collectathon at the end. It's a good enough excuse to get someone to like go back to areas beyond the need for completion's sake. Oh, okay, the red one just opens up the ghost dimension, apparently. Ah. Fighting in X-ray vision is not the easiest thing in the world. It looks really cool, but it is not the best to look at. Wait, is it dead? Weird. Okay. Well, is it re-dead? Alright. It was weird how that just summoned enemies. There wasn't like a cutscene, so I hope I got something for that. But let's find out, I guess. Yep. Oh, pfft. Okay, for one thing, that was definitely the first path. So, huh. Do I not get anything for this, or do I have to turn all of them off this time? Oh, no, wait. How about this part? Whoops. Ooh. Cool. Weird that the fire bomb slot opens an ice door, but whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. I'll be honest, I would an E-tank would have been nice, but hey, you need these to progress. The world. Toki Wotamare. Now, personally, and this is just kind of how my philosophy on game design as a whole, in order to make this kind of a collectathon more enticing, I would give some sort of a bonus to finding the artifacts. Like, I don't know, like the artifact of life makes it so that you have more life. I don't know, like your health. You, like, I don't know, you take less damage, or you can regenerate, or you can each E-tank counts as 2 E-tanks. I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be like a big thing, just something that slightly rewards you. And you can like say, oh, it's because you passed this trial that was related to this specific thing that you're now getting a boon from. But that is just my personal philosophy on, like, I just feel like games should heavily reward you for doing stuff. Or not heavily isn't the right word, more persistently reward you. Like, it should be like, oh, you got a thing, here's a thing. Just gotta keep an eye out for some gray areas. Although also, I really do feel like, oh, there's a bunch of gray areas I haven't been to. Huh. I guess I'll make my way there then. No reason to not do it now while I'm here. Oh, whoop. I lost track of time. Whoops.